Okay, hopefully this is working. It's been a while since we've had to do this. I don't normally wear a jersey when I'm riding a bike indoors either, but anyways, welcome to the Online Winter Racing League 2026. This is where we do bike races every Thursday night for 6 consecutive weeks, starting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We do a few events each night. They're usually pretty short. For example, the first one tonight will last just over a minute. The winners will probably be just a handful of seconds over a minute. The fastest people there's another race that starts at 7:15. So short break between this first one and that one. That'll take a little bit longer. That's a 4-lap race on a different course, more like a road race. And then the third race kicks off a points race back here on the Velodrome track at 7:45. If you've never seen online bike racing before, the way this works is I pedal my bike hooked up to a trainer or something like an exercise bike, kind of like a Peloton, hooked up, and the pedal strokes and the amount of power I put out is translated into the device, whether that's a PC or an Apple TV or iPad, whatever you're running it on, and it uses that power and cadence to determine how fast your rider is going, along with your real life weight and height. So your dimensions, there's drafting simulated in here, just like there would be if you were riding behind somebody in real life. So it's similar to riding a spin class or a Peloton indoors, but at the same time, it simulates the sort of cycling we would do outside in bike racing, and it's a lot of fun. This is the 6th year that we've done the winter series. I think we have the lowest number of participants we've had, but there are 13 people registered to race in this first race. This first race will be 2 laps around the track with no drafting enabled, an individual time trial. I'll be able to see the other riders when they join on the start line. I'll be able to kind of see whether they're ahead of me or behind me, but where they are will have no impact on what I'm doing. And another thing I do in here typically is we use our Discord kind of as race radio. It used to be there would be a few of us from one club and a few of us from another organization and so on and so forth, and we would kind of use it as team radio to strategize trying to beat the other riders. Now we're all kind of friends, or close enough frenemies, that the people that are on Discord, it's not really about strategy, although we do sometimes work together when we need to beat somebody mutually. So I'll jump in there in just a second. My heart rate monitor just popped off, which I will say is somewhat suboptimal. See if it still works. Heart rate dropping like a rock. Is it gonna read? Let's see if we can get it back up. Okay, still working, good. All right. So we have masters racers, we have female racers, we have junior racers. We put everyone into a single pen. This platform has the ability to have people race with matchmaking, so it would sort us into comparable abilities. But when we did our preview test events, everyone who raced seemed to prefer single pen racing. So I'm going to jump into our team radio now. So maybe, I don't remember if I have this broadcasting through stream, but from this point on I'll just be talking to them, and you'll get to enjoy a race here in about 9 minutes. Hello, hello.
Hello, Brent.
Hey, Brent.
Hey, Sarah. Hey, Annette.
Hey, Wiki.
How are you guys doing?
Good. You?
I am good for at least another 8.5 minutes.
Yep. I hear ya.
The problem I've discovered with these is that I do progressively worse as the night goes on. I feel good right now, and after however long this first 2 laps takes, I'm going to feel awful for the second race. And by the time the third race comes, I just don't care what happens anymore.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is
I
unfortunate.
don't feel bad for all of them, but it's fun. Hey,
Yeah.
Veronica, you joined.
My hope is that each race I'll feel a little better, because right now I feel like I could go to bed.
Ah, okay. So maybe you'll be progressively stronger as it goes.
I'm hoping. Right now, I don't know.
I mean,
I was questioning.
theoretically, endurance riders, that's kind of why we did, we used to sequence them so that, the first ride would kind of be an intermediate thing. So the sprinters and the endurance riders would both wear down a little bit, and then we would kind of try to alternate so that the sprinters would be blunted in the sprint races and the endurance riders would be blunted in the endurance races. Getting a lot of feedback or trainer noise on your mic there, David.
All right, I'll mute.
And
So did you-
also, I see Veronica's joined. I'm just going to introduce you. Veronica rides, for, what is it called now? Credit roofing cycling.
Is
Yes.
that the-
Roofing racing, yeah.
Fashion or something. Active cycling. Not
But
quite.
yeah, she's
Powered by-
she's one of the ladies,
Powered by
and absolutely kicks butt. But this is her first time doing one of these races, so
Awesome,
Hey, Veronica.
Well, welcome.
Hey, everybody. Thank you.
You'll have a blast. We have 3 females signed up. We had 4 originally, so I thought, it was going to be ladies' night here for a while. But yeah, these are fun. They're all designed to be short, although they don't always feel that way. So there's 3 races tonight. I saw you registered for all of them. The
I
first
did.
one, the first one's at 7. You'll get a break that won't feel long enough because the next one's at 7:15. That one's more of a crit style race, but it'll be like, I don't remember how long it took us last week. We did a test run of it last week, 15-20 minutes maybe. And then the last race of the night is at 7:45. Now, when you race this one, because they're so close together, it might give you like a thing that say join the pen for the other one while you're actually racing this one, just because they're sandwiched so close together. Just ignore that. You'll have plenty of time to join the next race, because I think even if you're riding this at recovery pace, you'll finish in under 2 minutes.
Good deal.
And Ted will probably finish in a minute.
yeah.
Yeah. Ted and Don and David will all be done at like a minute 03 probably.
Don went late, so he'll probably join in a later race. He's just eating dinner
Good.
right.
Good. I can, if there's only 12 of us, I can maybe make the top 10 then if Don's not here.
He will be. Well, how long's the time trial?
It's 2 laps, so 1K.
Okay, yeah. So Pete might be okay on the time trial, but the endurance. Okay, Pete will be okay in the first lap of the time trial.
That's okay.
And
We have races coming up later in the series. I mean, Pete's all right. The downhill race, Pete's gonna he's gonna go wild on that one. Then we also, I think, the last week we have a 1 lap, so a 500 standing start,
Ooh, fun.
500 meter. So the sprinters will get to show off plenty of times during the series.
well, it's all right. Pete can't show off too much, or he'll get banned again.
Yeah, I really actually do wonder if that was from the downhill race, because he did the thing where he sprinted out of the gate to get the lead, and then anytime somebody got close to him, he ramped it up again. So and he was doing
Yeah.
80, 90 kilos an hour with only sprinting here and there. I wonder if it didn't get flagged for that.
I wonder too, but yeah, I don't know. It was funny.
I most certainly did not get flagged on that one. Hey, Ted.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
A little tired today. A long day at work. How are you feeling, Brent?
Pretty good. We'll see how long it lasts with all the sickness my wife brings home every day, but
Well, even if you got the shot yesterday, it
no, I'm
wouldn't
gonna.
be protecting
Yeah,
you for
yeah, I
tonight
know, I
anyways.
know. It's too late. But if I dodge it this time and then my kid gets exposed, I figure I might as well. I mean, she had 4 kids in her class yesterday.
Wow.
I mean, she's in a petri dish. And then my kid's teacher sent home a lice warning a day or 2 ago, so I
Oh.
might just barricade myself in here with the trainer for 2 weeks.
That's awful. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, historically, I've usually been sick, or had a cold at least, for one of the weeks of this series. It always seems to happen. I'm hoping this is the year where I get to do all of them. Catching a lot of white noise on yours again, David. I don't know if it's the trainer sound or the fan or what, but yeah, it's every now and then it just kicks up. Okay, we got a minute 20 till the pen closes. So if you're not in here and you're hearing my voice, get in here quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There were 13 people registered. Generally speaking, we don't get everybody who registers to show up though. And
Nope, the pen just closed.
14 registered. Some of them I do not know. They're just people signing up, but that's fine. All right. When the gun starts, the race starts. It's so you want to be pedaling, Veronica, when it starts.
Got about 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, you want to be up to speed
So the race
before it
starts.
goes. Yep.
Sounds good.
Gwenny.
Have a great race, guys. Ted, I think your pedal's loose. Check it real quick.
All right.
Oh boy.
I think Ryan likes to tease me. He'll ride just in front of me. And then when I get close, he's like, oh, a bit faster. Good job, Ryan, if you can hear me.
Goodness gracious. I just not used to that kind of effort from the jump. Good. I lost ratings in every category except for climbing.
I still can't breathe.
Yeah, you and Ted were gone like rockets.
I'm
Pete?
full of breath. I think my settings are wrong.
Uh-oh.
I was over here spinning my life away. No idea why. So I'll need to investigate that.
You're not on like a Zwift cog or anything, are you?
No, I have a Wahoo smart trainer,
Okay.
the kicker. But I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I was expecting you to fly past me, Veronica. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you somehow on like ERG?
I think it is.
Because you do not want to be on ERG.
Okay. Should I end ride?
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it'll let you do erg mode in a race.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise
probably-
people will. Yeah, otherwise people will set a target power and use it to time trial on their attacks.
Oh, okay.
You can. In the bottom corner, if you touch the screen, you can get to menu, and you can maybe look at your settings.
Okay. I'll try that.
Sometimes you kind of have to like push around, like it doesn't always pop up first time.
Yeah, or if you have the virtual gearing on too, that can throw things.
Got about 9 minutes.
All right, so unlike last week, for those of you who were here last week, the scratch race is single pen. We're not divided out into individual pens by ability or rating. Since so many of us are unrated, and Don was adamant that he wanted to beat us and not bots.
Now he's not even joined.
Oh,
Holy moly. Let's see here. Okay. I wonder if I can.
Although, on the time trial, do your real gears work? So like, are you supposed to be in a proper?
No.
Yeah.
It's just like any other road racers. The only thing that was unique about that last event is drafting was disabled.
Okay.
This next race,
But if you're
everything
in a
is.
low gear, or sorry, a high gear, no, a low gear on your fight, like you might be spinning away and not making progress on the game, right?
Correct. I mean, it should be reading the depending on what your power. Like, do you have the trainer set as the power source? Like when you go to your pairing screen, all four things should be showing. Even if you don't have a power meter, make your kicker the power meter. If you're not running a separate power meter, so your smart trainer should be your kicker. Your cadence doesn't really matter. Your heart rate doesn't really matter. But the smart trainer and the power meter both have to be set. And if one of those is not set, especially the power meter, you need it to make sure that it's reading from your kicker, unless you're running a separate power meter.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had problems before when it would connect like the power meter and the cadence, but not the smart trainer.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're paired separately in here in case, because you can run dual power, and it'll record both on Training Peaks. But if you're not running dual power, just set your trainer up as both the smart trainer and the power meter on the pairing screen.
So Veronica, that you might want to check that if you didn't. But that was-
What are you on PC
Okay.
or are you on a iPad or something?
I'm on an iPad.
Okay, the hotkey on keyboard is A. I don't know how you get to it on. It's under menu somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you hit more info in the top corner right now,
Yeah, right corner.
and then hit the cog, yeah, is that pairing? Oh yeah, hit pairing on the front
It's
screen.
not. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can check and see if your smart trainer and your power meter are connected.
Okay.
Got about 7 minutes till we roll in the next race. One thing to know on a course like this that's coming up, Veronica, since you haven't done this before, there are 90-degree turns on this course. You don't do steering, but as you approach a corner, if you're taking it at high speed, either your tail light or your speed on the screen will start flashing red. Then you either want to soft pedal or coast the corner just like you would in real life. You can't pedal through the corners or it'll penalize you with a bad line or scrub your speed. It's not terribly
goodness, okay.
consequential, but the only reason I say it doesn't really, I mean, it does affect where you are in the pack, but the biggest thing is if it turns red and you try to keep pedaling, you'll feel the resistance change, and it's not pleasant. It's not as bad as a pedal strike would be in real life, but it's kind of to simulate that you need to ease off the gas as you take corners. It won't happen on every corner, but if you're taking them at fairly decent speed, you'll see the flashing red, and that just means, hey, ease up. And it's just a split second. As soon as you hit the apex of the turn, just like in real life, you pedal right on through.
Okay.
I still don't get it right every time, so don't feel bad if it's confusing. I've been doing this forever, and Ted's pretty good at it. I would say I get it right about 40% of the time.
Didn't even know about it last time.
Yeah.
I was just like, man, these ones are hard.
Well, what's funny is usually by the time I get one right, I'm like, oh man, I took that corner great. And I'm already 10 seconds behind the group I was hoping to stay. So it's of no consequence by the time I nail it. Usually when it's like, oh, I've got to hang on or I've got to get up into this group, in those clutch moments, I just can't ever get it right.
Well, I learned something new as well, so I don't think my speed through the corners is the problem there.
Well, a lot of times it'll happen when you do. We're not doing any of them here, other than the one where we're coming down the Alp. But when you hit the switchbacks, you don't want to pedal through it coming downhill. So even coming downhill, it'll make you scrub speed to take a corner. So even if you're not putting out the power, it's not really a consequence of your power. It's if you're going too fast, it'll scrub your speed to make it more realistic, like you're taking a more realistic line. Unlike Zwift, where you can take a hairpin at 70 miles an hour. Personally, after I've climbed a mountain and I'm coming downhill, I don't really want to have to, pedal back out of a switchback. I would like to take the rest I've earned, but they're adamant about their realism here, I guess.
I think I fixed it.
Yay!
Yay.
Awesome.
Thankfully.
Now, since we're single pen, this group is going to get stretched out. Don't be shocked by that. The people at the front are going to be very, very fast. And there are going to be some people at the back that are not remotely as strong because we're doing single pen. So it'll get spread out. Don't freak out if you're not at the back or not at the front or wherever you think you should be. Just race your race. 4 laps. The gradient, I think, maxes out at like 2 or 3%, and it's gradual, maybe 2%. And we just do it 4 times. And it's all left turns. Not that that matters.
Huh, they'll feel like the track.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, all kick people have. It's not banked though, so if you fly into the grass, that's why.
Tegan's been doing their own workout, but is now watching us on the live stream.
We've got a lot of all kick jerseys in here tonight. About $1.45 to get in if you're not in. Pen closes in just under 2 minutes. Or maybe does it close in a minute? I don't know. What time is it? Maybe it closes.
I think the race starts in a minute
Yeah.
and a half.
Yeah,
Closes
okay.
in
So
Yeah.
pen closes in 30, sorry.
It would be a bit more a minute, right?
Oh, wait, no. Okay, there it goes. Alright. Oh man, I'm all the way back at the... I didn't get a call up this race. I'm at the back. Alright, 30 seconds. Have a good race, everyone. David, I'm just going to say see you later now because I know you're going to be gone in the first 15 seconds.
I don't think I'm in that one. Shoot. No, I was in. I had it loaded and then I think it got
Oh, no.
disconnected.
Oh, no. Well, you'll just be fresh for the last one now.
Yeah.
Wait, where's David? I can actually see. Oh, there he goes. Okay.
He's right behind me.
I was going to say, I'm not used to him being in the pack at the start. Oh, man, it's still fast. It's a much different experience than last time. This guy's not going to let us right away. I didn't expect it to break beyond that corner there. Okay, this guy likes the hills. took that corner terribly.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh, my. Jeez. I attacked that surge guy on the hill. I think I put 4 seconds onto it, maybe 5 seconds. And after the top of the climb where it does that sharp left turn with the chicken in the road, he came by me like I was going still. But I caught back into his draft. I thought I had the breakaway for sure. He hauled me back. I didn't want to have to sprint for that. Let the record show that I beat one person in a sprint today, even though he did pull me for the last lap and a half. I think it
Nice
still
job.
counts. I think it still counts. I'll take it. Oh my goodness. That was much more civil than last week, or my heart rate felt like it was in my throat.
I tried to be more conservative this time.
Yeah, I was shocked to not see you solo breakaway, but I thought we were going to have a 3-man breakaway for free until that guy just rolled up and just didn't want to go. Ted put in a few digs on him going up the hill.
And then we had 3 other guys showed up on me and Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are all pretty tightly grouped, it looks like. That last sprint is so hard because you have to come out of that turn and then just in a very short amount of time go from, you know, no RPMs or very low RPMs all the way up. That's a tricky one.
Sprinted to the wrong finish line. I thought.
Oh, the one up the
I
hill?
thought there was a finish. So I thought there was one before the hill because that was me just getting confused. Then I realized I had to go up the hill. So I went up the hill and then I saw the sparklers and I was like, okay, that's top of the hill. And then there was one after that and I thought, oh, that's the finish line. So I sprinted to that. And then the race wasn't over.
I did it too, Annette. I sprinted at the wrong one. Like,
Oh,
I
no.
thought it was the end, and then like, wait, why is everybody still going?
Yeah, just watch that map underneath.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll get your 6-pack, your preem later, don't worry. We'll just say that was a preem.
Yeah.
I didn't say I won the sprint.
I was looking at the map in the right-hand corner, and like, there's like a line mark. There's 2 different like line markers, and not.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to look in the bottom? Is that where you're supposed to look?
I mean, you can. It just, the reason there's more than one banner is because when you do points races or things like that, they have different finishes, different banners. I believe the finish banner is the one with the purple owl branding. If I'm-
The white line
Well,
on it too, but
I tend to look at the
No. Okay, it's just really small. I need glasses. I
I
see
tend to
it.
look at the elevation on the bottom because it has the markers and you'll see where the 4th one is at the end.
Yeah.
But then if you look at the top where the map is, when you get close, you'll start seeing the countdown of how many feet or whatever are left.
yeah, I figured it out too late. So that's fine.
All
We're here
right,
to
one more
learn
to
and
go.
have fun.
This next one, for those of you that didn't do the preview last week, is weird, in that the way I arranged it's a points race on the velodrome, but the points are at the end of the 1st lap, the 5th lap, and the 10th lap. So being in position at the end of the 1st lap is just as good as winning the race. It's equally weighted. So last week I think we had 6 people in from Alkek, and we got 1 through 6 on the 1st lap, and then we collectively fell apart after that. If it was a team points race, we would have been in a commanding lead. Oh.
Wonder if the box.
Sarah's the only true enduro one, right? Oh, and Dave, I guess, and you.
Okay, I should probably go get the pen so I can spin my legs out.
That hill was a lot worse than I expected as well.
Yeah, I did it. Well, the reason it's worse going the other way, I just wanted something fairly short. But the other way, there's a steep kicker going up to that fake finish line. But then the actual finish line, you turn right, and it's like after the right turn, it's like 50 meters up the road. So it's really hard to sprint the finish going the other way. But yeah, there's it's hard to do a crit course without some like 1 or 2% elevation in it.
Something to complain about. So.
Just wait a minute. We'll go back to the Koppenberg some point here.
Yeah.
Although it's the same as we tried it last time. You do the Koppenberg, and then I think it's a downhill right after that. So you can just completely mail it in the second race that week. My watch is telling me I need to breathe. All right. What place does it give points to, David? Do you remember? Yeah, I think you had it nailed down last week. What was it?
I thought it went 1 through 20, but it looked like it went to 18 last week.
Okay, so I guess first.
Well, everyone
18,
should get points this time.
Yeah, so first 18 across the line on each of the points laps. If you're already in the pen, the laps on the bottom of the screen are indicated by the numbers with the white background. The points banners are the ones with the green background. So it's only a 5K race, but it's going to seem like it takes half an hour to finish.
Did you make it in this time?
Yeah, there's still 8 minutes till the pen closes here. Just so we're all clear, points at the end of the first lap, fifth lap, and final lap. Can hear your fan again, David.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on this week. It's not normally like that. Or maybe it's the flywheel, I'm not sure.
Or you've changed the direction of the fan, maybe it's blowing over your earpiece.
I don't want to race anymore. I'm ready to be done.
Me neither.
That last one. I don't feel as bad as I did last week when we did this. I mean, I was like dumpster fire before the second race ended last week. I actually like literally sat up and was soft pedaling in the small ring up front before that one finished just to feel okay about myself. I recovered a little bit for this one, but man, I felt so bad after that race last week.
I remember I missed the first race last week.
Well, man, I honestly, part of the reason I felt so bad, that's you set a pace that was just insane in that second race last week. I mean, we were doing like 48, 50 kilos an hour for the first 2 laps.
Yeah, and by lap 3, I fell apart and came in, second or third to last.
You finished ahead of me. And I didn't have a 2-lap solo attack. I mean, that was, I tried everything I could just to stay in the chase group that was chasing you, and I still blew up. And I was in the draft.
People in here bots, or are they real people?
Mix of both. I don't know who, let me go check, because there were several people signed up for this who I don't, like, because I made all the events, this year all the events are public, so literally anybody who sees these on the Training Peaks website or events page can join. So I don't always know who is and is not a bot until after the race when I see the spreadsheet. We had 4 people in that first race. One of them, or it looks like 2 of them DNF'd. So I guess it was probably a little faster than they were hoping for. But there are, oh, where did it go? I lost it. Hold on, bear with me.
important. You don't need to worry.
What is this? This is the points race. There are 2 people signed up who I have not. Jeff Bradley and Tommy T.
Just all friends.
Okay.
I don't know who
So-
Tommy T is.
Okay, yeah. So there may be more. That was when I looked at it. I still have it up from
Yeah, that's not just
40 minutes ago. Yeah.
That's Tommy Turbo.
About 4 minutes till the pen closes if you're not in yet. If you're warming up somewhere else.
In fact, Jeff was who introduced us to the velodrome.
Is Sarah still here? I haven't heard her in a while.
I'm still here. I don't know.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, I was like, if I'm not sure if my microphone was on. There you
No,
go.
you're here. You're here. I just wanted to make sure. I just hadn't heard you in a while. All right.
Veronica, I will say, everyone has issues the first time they're using training seats. Like, there's always, it's a little less smooth than Swift, but once you get the hang of it, it's super fun.
Thank you for that.
Well,
Yes,
it's just
I've
different.
been
It's
able to do
I've had people say that, you know, coming from Ruby, this is difficult. I've had people, you know, go from Zwift to MyWoo. It just, all of them have their own little unique way they do things, and it takes a little while to get used to whichever platform you go to.
Yeah. No worries.
To have like 6 extra buttons, like you don't just click it once, you have to click it twice and stuff. So
Yeah. Well, it
Yeah.
also, it doesn't help that you know, your introduction tonight is like, hey, here's 3 entirely different formats back to back to back with no real time to kind of diagnose and analyze in between what you need to fix, or, oh, my equipment
Yeah.
was off this way. You're just kind of being fed through a fire hose here.
It's all good. I work for Verizon, and that outage yesterday is kind of the equivalent. So,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
no worries.
But that's part of the reason we do everything kind of all at once too, is if you just came over and you did a scratch race, well, okay, it's not that different. That, like, I want people to be able to do things here that we can't, like, we can't do points races on Zwift. We can't do, you know, some of the different things that we can do here. So I just kind of want to give people a sample of what there is. Because if they go back to Zwift, that's fine. Like, everybody should ride where they like to ride. But I just want everyone to see, hey, these are all the, and as a race organizer, it is infinitely easier to do things here. About a minute and a half till we close the pin.
Right, is this the 3rd year you've done it on the training team?
Just be aware that the first lap is going to be very fast, and it's not because of the other people in here, it's because of all these people wearing all kick jerseys. Everybody is going to sprint for the points the first lap. And hopefully we'll get a bunch of them.
There's drafting in this one, right?
Say that again?
You can draft in this one, right?
Yeah. Drafting, the only time drafting is ever disabled in this series is when it says it's a time trial event. Even in that we do one that's a time challenge, it's kind of like a hill so it's a set amount of time, I forget what it is, 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, and it's just how far, the drafting is enabled for that. So unless it's an actual time trial, and I'm not sure, I don't even know if we have another time trial, to be honest, that's the only time I disable drafting for the entire series. Even the last week when we do the 1 lap race on the Velodrome, the 500 meter, drafting is enabled for the 500 meter race. Which won't help me at all because they're going to be so far up the road that there will be no draft.
Yeah, Ted, David, Pete can be gone.
Yeah. I tried to stay with them on the first race tonight. I did everything I could to at least stay close in the ITT, and like turn 2, they were gone. All right, guys, have a good race. If you know you're not going to last till the end, at least get your points at the start.
Yeah, one lap 5 and lap 10.
20 seconds. Oh man, I still feel the burn in my legs from the last one.
One, 5, and the last 9.
Yep, 1, 5, and 10. Jeez. You guys are a quarter lap ahead if you can keep going. Nice job, Pete. Just saw you won the first lap. Great job. This is a points lap coming up, David. Holy smokes. How?
Doing all that fun.
Dang it. Missed the podium by 1 point. I don't know how you sprinters do it. I got up over 700 watts coming into turn 4. By the time I got to the finish line, I was already down to 400. I just couldn't keep the cadence. You guys are, they can do those sprints are just a marvel. Oh. Oh.
That hurts.
Yeah, everybody got points though. That's awesome. And Pete coming off of being sick, first week back winning the sprinter's lap on the get-go. That's awesome. Let me go and see what we're doing next week so that we can all feel really good about what's coming. Schedule. So next week, oh, yeah, we start with, oh, we don't start with the Koppenberg. Okay, we do the time challenge to start, which you have 10 minutes to go as far as you can, drafting enabled. So it's kind of like a time trial, but there's drafting, and it's not a finite distance. It's 10 minutes. Your time is up no matter where you are. So if you're drafting somebody and you sprint around them at the last second, you beat them. Then after that is the downhill, the Alp one we tried, and everyone was in space last time. I've run it 3 times since then, and I have not had issues. Hopefully we won't have issues that time. And then we do a 6-lap crit for points after. So shorter than the crit we did tonight, but in a points race instead of a scratch race. So time challenge. What course is that on? Is that a hill climb? That looks like a hill climb time challenge. Oh boy. Yeah, that's right, because that's why we get the downhill right after. Then the downhill only race which you literally just need one pedal stroke to finish that race. And then the points race. So that's next week. Same time, 7 o'clock for the start. All the links are up if you want to sign up. And if you guys have any feedback during the week on, like, we can still make changes to the series as we go to improve things or to make the experience better. But thank you guys for racing tonight.
Veronica
Thank you,
flew
Veronica.
past me at the end.
Sorry, say that again.
I said you flew past me at the end.
Well, I thought everything was fine, but it wasn't. So I was hopping off, manually switching my gears.
Ah.
I'll be ready for next week.
Okay, awesome.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, very
job.
nice to meet you, Veronica. Thanks for racing
Nice
with
meeting
us.
You too. No problem.
Good to see you, Veronica.
You too, David.
Have a nice night, everybody. I'll see you next week.
All right,
Okay,
you too.
bye.
Hey.
Bye.
Hi, guys.
Oh, good racing, guys.
All right, I'm good.
I was cooked.
Yeah.
That last one. Ooh.
That's what these do to you. That's just the problem is when there are bots in the race, or you have people like when you have real people that show up and do the races too. If they just do the second one or just do the third one, you've got 2 races of fatigue in your legs. You know, nobody else on the course does, other than those of us who have also done the prior races. So it just gets
Yeah.
progressively more brutal.
I do see. I don't see this last race on my race history.
You don't see what on your
I don't see the points race on my race history.
let me see. I'm still
Right.
pedaling
It's
around the
because
field.
Ryan's still riding. It hasn't finished yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Actually, a good idea.
I don't know if he like glitched out or if he's just fiddling around, but
Well, once he actually finishes, it should automatically
Yeah,
close the
oh
race.
yeah, but I don't know if he's like not riding anymore though. Like,
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
like I like talked to him and he, oh there we go, I finished.
yeah, I don't have the email results for that one yet either. Oh,
Yeah, it just finished on my screen. So. We tried to get Junior's rep. We're still gonna try, but
yeah, I know. This is last year. You know, Training Peaks was free for everybody, so I was wondering how that was going to impact. This is by far the lowest attendance we've ever had on the first week. I mean, usually we have 25 or so for the first week, but I do think. I mean, I don't mind at all. I still had fun. That's the difference here. Like if we did this on Zwift and we had to do like a crit course, or we were doing like laps on Tempest Fugit or something like that, and there's like 6 of us and we're all 3 minutes apart, that's kind of rough. Here though, you can just do the micro races, or you can still get points, or I don't know.
yeah, no, I love this platform. Yeah, the Swift is just as expensive as Training Peaks now, anyway. So I don't think that.
Zwift
just,
is
you know,
more
we might-
expensive than Training Peaks now, actually.
Yeah. So, and then
But I do like the
Yeah,
things like doing some point, like not on every race, but you know, you throw in a points race, and okay, yeah, I can't win the race, but you know, I'm gonna win this banner, or you know, there's a little bit of something for, you know, sprinters have some stuff, people with a little more endurance have some stuff. I mean, I just like that there's a little bit more for every type of rider.
agree.
Oh boy, looking at the last race, you can really tell who are the sprinters.
By
They're
the
like,
maximum
oh,
power.
Not the maximum power, but how far we are behind in time.
Oh,
Our points are the same, but I'm like 30 seconds behind you, Brent.
oh.
Yeah.
Well, once I get the email, I'll look at the split, because it felt like I was 30 seconds behind you, David, and Pete after the first lap. You guys were so, like, I was on Sarah's wheel, and I think you guys almost finished half a lap ahead of us. I mean, you guys were just gone. That's why I thought you and the two of you, Ted and David, I thought you guys were just gonna. I was like, oh man, they might just roll the whole race because you were 9 seconds up on me, and I was with Sarah, and then the bots were like, or the chase group or whoever it was like 4 seconds behind us. So you guys had like 12, 13 seconds, and I was like, oh man, if they haven't gone too deep, you know, they're gonna be able to just roll it.
When you said that, I think we were going 24 or 25, and I looked at people behind us were going like
Exactly.
32, and I was like, yeah, not happening.
Yeah, well, because I sprinted to jump onto them, and I'm like, okay, surely they're not going to hold this all the way up to. But then I guess that must be when you guys look, because you guys did noticeably slow down at about the same time too. And I was like, yeah, they went too deep on the first lap.
It's Pete's fault.
Man, you guys
We
were.
just want to pick up the points.
Yeah,
Hold on,
Pete's strategy is win and die.
Yeah. That's what I did last week.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And actually, you did nearly kill him this time as well.
All right, hold on. Let me look at the split on the first lap here for that race. Let's see.
Yeah, Pete says the first sprint's the only one that matters.
Yeah. All right. So the first split, Pete was across in 33.61. And then David,
33.61.
David was at 34.26. And
I
so
think
you
David
guys
was-
were like half a second apart. Then the gap to me was almost 5 seconds, me and Sarah. And then the gap behind us to the guy Linus was another 4+ seconds. And so you guys had 9 seconds by the time the first guy behind us crossed the line. You were already 9 seconds up on one lap. That is insane.
Doesn't really matter though when we all die at the same time.
You finished almost you finished about a minute up. A minute on the last person across the line on the first lap. That is insane.
That's track sprinters for you.
Yeah. Now the second lap, it was really tightly grouped. First through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The first 10 people across on the second lap, the 10 across were all within basically a second and a half of each other. So it got super. That was, or I guess not second lap, the 5th point banner. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So that was really tight. And then after that, the gaps just start getting bigger and bigger between everybody.
Yeah, I think I finished 3rd, 5th, 9th. Last week it was first, last.
Yeah, I was 4th, and I was only like 3 points behind the first place guy after the 5th banner, and I was like, oh, sweet. All I got to do is beat that guy. And no, I did not. I finished, I think, like 5 seconds behind that guy on the last lap. And then the one guy, I thought I could catch him at the line, and he just nipped me. And yeah, that was the 1 point I needed to get on the podium.